Hello everybody and welcome back to One Good Boy Plays Total War Warhammer 2, where I am your host GoodboiCharlie, and I am here to provide you with some light entertainment for today. We are going to be playing Be'lakor and the Shadow Legion, which very specifically is a gentleman who has done a lot of very naughty shit in the past. We have got also a position starting in jolly old Blighty or Albion, the most similar position to where I currently am in the world, which is kind of good. The good thing about the Warriors of Chaos is that they received an update recently. They are a DLC faction. They were the first DLC faction to come out of Total War Warhammer 1. They didn't receive really any DLC until the start of Total War Warhammer 2, where they received free LC, i.e. Be'lakor, and then DLC, which is these four gents here. So I will try and distinguish where I can between what is DLC 1 and what is DLC 2, unit and function-wise, because I think that might be useful to people. But we're going to have a great time. He starts with all of these units, which is very good, but he also starts with the ability to get far more than that immediately, which is excellent. He's very demon-focused, is Be'lakor. He gets very cheap demons and stuff, but he is also an undivided character, so he gets all of that all-authority business. So, we're doing Legendary very hard, just as usual. We're also going to be doing all of the different endgame factions, just because we've done all of them. I did notice that when you hover over the Vermintide, it does this wonderful little, this does nothing. There is no such thing as men-sized rats. This is very on brand for us, as we would say. The witch hunters will find you, so do not talk about the things that don't exist. And we don't tend to get towards the end game in the first episode anyway. This is one that I might continue playing at some point, though, because, how do I put this? I've got the Recruit Defeated Legendary Lord mod on, and there was an update recently which seems to make it so that either the Monogod and the Undivided Demon people, when they die, come to me as well, which meant I got Nakari and Daniel last time, which was pretty intense. And if I did a real Pokemon Go, similar to the Pokemon Go that we are doing over with Goodboi James on Two Heck Boys Play, Two Boy Heck Off, I think. Two Goodboi Heck Off, that sounds correct. Then we can get lots of boys, more boys than we'll be allowed to get in that fight, because we had a little chat off stream, me and James, and said potentially, we might need to just let those guys go, because there's no real fair way of getting them. If there was a situation where one of us manages to just bash them and destroy them with their last settlement, I guess maybe we could let it happen. We'll see. But yeah, basically the Warriors of Chaos are a faction I've been playing a lot of. They have very good melee infantry, and now they have access to some demon units, which mean that they don't have very bad ranged, which essentially makes them very, very difficult to beat. In the other Chaos Warriors playthrough that we've done, the 2-player one, I've been playing Archaon. He's very fun, but my favourite is Be'lakor, hence why we are playing Be'lakor today, because I think that the portal mechanic just makes it such a more extensive and far-reaching campaign. It means that you can do all of the kind of mini goals that you set for yourself pretty quickly and pretty efficiently, and still kind of come back and maintain what you've got. I also think it works quite well because of the whole, Warriors of Chaos get very big. They have lots of vassals. They kind of grow with you kind of thing. So because of that, you need to be able to transport yourself around relatively quickly. It is a shame that he doesn't get the souls per vassal income thing that Archaon gets, but that's why he's special. That's what makes him the Everboy. So I've played a few campaigns like this, and I'm going to try and be as efficient as I can in this, which I think should be very interesting to watch, at least, because I don't think that there's many that I've put as much time in. And secondly, yeah, I just feel like for the Exploring Immortal Empires ones, obviously we're doing all of them on Legendary, so it's definitely a showing of what they're like when they're at hard. I know that there's some commentary around the fact that Warhammer 3 potentially is a little bit easier than 2, which I have obviously played Legendary on 2. You can watch that in the previous ones, but yeah, it's definitely what I would call a starter faction. It's a faction which has very strong mechanics, very strong units, and it's got a lot of fun tidbits to it. I would say that some of that is reliant upon having the DLC, the second one. I will kind of go through that as we hit it, I guess. Yeah, very exciting. I did enjoy Bretonia yesterday. That was a good one. Albrecht is a fun start now, actually. Got to admit, I'm enjoying that a lot of the factions have been spread across the globe and that they've been put in places where they were not present before. Having an Africa and a South America start for the Bretonians is pretty good. When we get in the North American Bretonian on a crusade against the Dark Elves, that'd be funny. God, that would be such a hard start, though. I mean, you could join up with Grombrindal now, I guess, and maybe Kartep and the Wood Elves if you're really, really lucky. Not on Legendary, probably, but... Well, I've pulled it off before. You do have to just be very friendly and offer them lots of stuff, like get settlements near them, give them to them in exchange for treaties and stuff. So I guess that kind of is doable. Depends if you want to get your little southern bulwark going. With an ill-defined border north of Kislev is barely distinguishable from Troll Country, and tundra beyond. The threat from Norska in the northwest is constant, for it is a land stalked by all manner of gruesome monsters and savage madmen, of infertile ground and as hard as iron, and howling winds to cut like daggers of the purest cold. A network of fjords and mist-stunned inlets wraith the Norskan outcoast. And it is here that the Norskans tether the longships with which they terrorize the shores of the known world. Excellent. Escape from the dark So, Be'lakor has a very, very strong start, right? Like, firstly, you're on an island, which is very separate. Secondly, he starts with quite a lot of units already. Like, this is pretty good, right? He doesn't start with a settlement, which obviously you could see as a negative, but he starts with a very easy fight and then a settlement right next to him. He also starts with access to gifted units, which means that he can get, like, some really good stuff just to kind of, like, buff up his initial army straight up. So you don't really need to put this dude, being the point, in Be'lakor's army. What you really need to do with this dude is you need to start sending him over to Norska so that he can maybe try and figure out where Wulfric is to be really quick. Now, since the update, I have not been able to get to Wulfric quick enough to subjugate him within the first few turns. But I'm going to try again because I like bashing my head into the wall. If I don't manage to do that, I am probably going to send this hero immediately onto Sigvald and then try and basically beat him up in 15 turns after my first cast, which we will see how that goes, basically. Now, we only have one technology to get, which is good. We have no buildings to make, which is good. And we don't have enough of the technologies to turn people into special units. So right now, all of these units are base game plus chaos. I think that the spawn of Slaanesh, you might not be able to get more of them unless you buy the DLC. Same for the spawn of Sinch, just because you kind of have to turn some Forsaken into Forsaken of Sinch or Forsaken of Slaanesh and then upgrade them. This is through the Warbrand upgrade system, basically. Some parts of this are not accessible if you do not have the DLC because they don't give you the units, specifically the Monogod marked warriors and marauders. So despite the fact that there's only 4 of these guys, it is generally correct to fight them just because you want to not have to fight the second fight, right? If you'll heal pretty quick, Be'lakor's pretty good for that, especially if you level him up right. But you don't want to auto this first fight, just because it will do enough damage to you that even with the extra units, you'll lose some stuff by going in. I mean, I don't mind losing like the Nurgle Plague Bearers or whatever, but you could lose something more important. I don't know, a pink. I wouldn't want to lose a pink horror. But yeah, you can kind of expect me to play quite a lot of Warriors of Chaos, I guess. That's something that will probably surprise very few people, having watched any of this stuff and heard me talk about it, I guess. Alright, in we go. So, basically, they're just going to come charging out at us, and we want to make sure that we have a real nice little thing waiting for them. We don't really want to take damage, but like we might as well keep the melee out front because, you know, otherwise they'll get to the ranged, which we don't necessarily like. And for those interested, my general tactics in situations where I have lots of melee is to try and layer, basically because if you get big boys on top of small boys, the small boys take the damage and the big boys do lots of damage, so that is pretty good. I'm gonna start battle from here, and you two come like there. Now, come on boys, look at that. Okay. There you go. Now, all of you guys... Wow, that is a lot of damage. Potentially should have taken into account that that guy does do the big magics. Let's see, you guys come back and fight these guys. And come off of guard mode. Yes, do it to the people with barrier, please. That sounds great. Whack him. So they're going down. They're getting a big whack. He's getting a big hit. Alright, now get you back a little bit and take a shot at him. Oh, dodge. Okay. Okay, so got the Chaos Warriors, that's fine. Get them out from under, get these guys over to here, and let them shoot. Eee! Alright, there we go. And let's go just drop on top of my melee units, and then we can kind of drip dry him. He should go down. He's the last unit and he's a flyer. He should go down. Nice. There we go. Excellent news. Probably should have stopped that from shooting, to be fair. Nice. I don't think we took too much damage there. 65. Only really to the Slaneshis and the Marauders. That's fine. We can take that. A little bit to the Chaos Warriors. Cool. Be'lakor obviously took some damage, but that's reasonable. We don't really mind him taking damage just because he's a lord. And they don't tend to die on the auto-resolve. So, unless you have a really low health lord, but that's not what we're dealing with right now. Should get some good monies out of them too. And one thing to know about these guys is sightless. Don't make them a vassal. Just because you have a fucking objective to basically kill them, which is really annoying. Just because I would rather just keep him. I mean, it's a big Lord of Change. You know, you could basically keep that guy and use him for stuff. But no, you need to get rid of him. Unfortunately, if you want to get the campaign bonuses, the short campaign victory, as it were. But hey, ho hum. One thing I will say as well about update 2.2, which is good, is I've noticed that a lot of the stuff which they had into that was conspicuously missing from the first couple of updates seems to be being put back in. Like Imric's got his traits back with his dragons, which I was very happy to see. Yeah, I'm encouraged by the direction that things are going. It seems like they're not just thinning stuff out for thinning stuff's sake. Sometimes it's just that transitioning it over is taking more time than potentially we would always like, but that's something I can accept and be okay with. I like that they are at least not removing everything. Most of the time you will notice that my concerns when I raise them on stream are around things being nerfed too much or over, So as long as we are still getting the things that make the factions unique and interesting, I'm kind of like, okay, as long as there's that, Seems like they're thinking that way with the Dark Elves as well. I don't think that the update of the slave mechanic sounds like it's quite there yet, but I need to try it out before I really judge, I guess. Yeah, just think it'll be interesting to see how the game develops over the next couple of updates. And DLC, that'll be good. God, what I'd give for a Vampire Coast Naval Battle DLC. That would be absolutely the most... everyone would love that. All the port settlements start getting water. We'd love it. You could do attacks on the coast. Well. That does sound interesting. God, Skaven ships. Can you imagine? To be fair, rats don't exist though, so they can't have ships if they don't exist. One dead bird, please, sir. I will be going for the favour, please, sir. Excellent. Okay, now we've leveled up. That's good. Now, Be'lakor doesn't get any of his magic until you give him a skill. So I do kind of want to get Mystify Miasma and Penundral Pendulum, but I also want to get Chaos Vanguards pretty quick. Specifically before I hit rank 12 and I need to start going down this tree because I like to be efficient. So I'm going to go with Milkos Mystifying Miasma to start, and then I'm probably going to go Dominating Presence. Then I'll go Penundral Pendulum, then I'll go Vanguard, then Pendulum. Then Vanguard. You get the idea. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do for that for now. Now, I could also get one more of these guys. Let's just go and have a little look and see what this says. This is what we want to see. Okay, I will occupy and I will vassalize my boys to the south. Which are these guys, the Vanaheinlings. It is not the vassalization of these guys, so that will require me to take their last settlement. I will, in west, I will divest. 2 levels! That's exciting. So it looks like it's going to take a little bit more time than I would have liked to get that health back, but that's okay. Now, I've got quite a lot of souls now. Do I feel like I need to up my ranged game just a tad? I do kind of feel like I need to up my ranged game just a tad. So the thing about Warriors of Chaos is they have this thing now. This is from the update, not the DLC. This is the Gifts of Chaos system. You can basically dedicate slots to either one of the 4 Chaos Gods or Undivided. because I'm playing Be'lakor, I get access to one for each slot. Normally you start off with either one from your god, or two from your god, or just one from Undivided. So I'm going to go to the cinch slot right now, for example, and I'm going to go for this Whirling Destruction, which will give me one pink horror that I can just... Oh, I can't afford to get it right now, but when I have money next turn... No, I still won't be able to afford to get it. Yeah, I still won't be able to afford to get it, which is a shame. Is there anything else that I don't want? I don't want you, really. I could also combine some stuff together. No, I'm going to get rid of the Demonette because I don't need it. And that should allow me to get my pink horror next turn, which will be good. Swap a wounded bad unit for a full health good one. Why not? Ally begins outpost construction. Harbinger. Okay, so I can reach the Citadel of Lead for the end turn. And hopefully I should be able to do this with minimal casualties. But I might need to fight it, we'll see. Now you... yeah, that's much bigger losses than I am willing to accept, so I'm definitely fighting that. Especially when it's just 4 blues and a couple of flyers and this guy. Alright, I'm gonna just encircle you for 1 second, because that's fine. I want to see how far you can go, friend. The ice seas, I move. Not far. Can't see anyone on Trollford yet. But soon, hopefully. Okay, alright. I don't think I need to do anything other than that, right? I've got all of my stuff built. Yeah. Okay, well, here we go. Boy! Eat! And it's a field battle. We love to see it. Okay. This shouldn't really be very complicated. I think Be'lakor could probably just, like, eat the Lord. I feel like we probably want to keep the Lord away from all of our units just because, you know, magic. That was the problem that we had last time. Alright. I'm going to go for just a long line. And I'm going to go for you guys out front for now. Thank you. Alright, there we go. I'm going to use Be'lakor to fly about and do some stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll figure it out.
I fought them in the damned city. I will fight them now. This time I win. I seek.
I've got Milkos mystifying Miasma as well, so that's good.
This serves. Get them.
Go fuck them.
At once.
There we go. Crumble, motherfuckers.
Through shadow. At once. Swiftly.
Dead.
Chaos Marauders. Lord of Torment. Move.
Get the fuck out of there, boy.
Yes! I fly. Chaos Marauders. Quick. Yes.
Cool, now go fight that guy. Go fight them. Go fight them. And turn on this. Go fight him.
Chaos Marauders. Fight. Attack the mortals. Revan.
Alright, now get the fuck out. Nice.
Every mortal. Bellacord. Scar them.
One, no, several more pieces of magic before I can do a thing. Pieces of magic. Alright, they're going down, he's gone, and good stuff. I don't believe that we lost anybody there. I think that you guys can probably all just stop. And stop.
Eye of the gods. Deliver slaughter.
Kill him! Shadow Shroud.
Call me Dark
Whack.
Master.
Wick. Not bad, gents. Not bad at all. Again, a bit more damage to Bellacore, but not too bad. Should have a bit of time to recover now that he has conquered his little province area. I think I shall be keeping this island to potentially give to Wulfric, because I don't know if I'm going to keep the Vanheimlings as vassals. I often like giving Wulfric quite a lot of territory and getting him to eat frog eventually. Which I can do because of the Recruit Defeated Legendary Lords mod, by the way. I think it's a very good addition. I think it makes a lot of interesting playthroughs possible. Names and titles of Kartep. So we've secured the province of Albion, which is good. Our next stage is that we're sending our hero guide to go and find out if we can get straight to Wulfric before he becomes big, or whether we're going to have to think about what we're doing a little bit more, and maybe not even start the fight with Warfric straight away. I mean, I probably should just to get the Chaos Fortresses, but you know, I really should to get the Chaos Fortresses. I need to make sure I don't expand too fast. I've made that mistake before. But I do need to make sure that I'm constantly building securely outwards as I go. It'll be interesting to see if we get any of the greater demon legendary lords early from being beaten up. I feel like Be'lakor would be a good ultimate crisis endgame person, because if any of the endgame crises kill one demon legendary lord, he becomes stronger, therefore becoming a better balance against it, I guess. Good old balance of power politics. It's pretty good to see 721 to 33 kill to death ratio. Loot has been gained. I'm not going to subjugate them. I am going to occupy them on this particular occasion, because I want to keep it. I was not expecting to get the full range of buildings for the Citadel of Lead. That is interesting. That's probably a bug. Well, I will be taking that. That's good. That's another, what, 200? 400 gold pieces. Maybe I will not be trading that to Warfric. El Wanderer. Alright, so Be'lakor's doing pretty good. He's got his stuff. Let's see. We got that, then we got that, so now we need to get that. Not bad for turn 2. Level 5. Hopefully we get enough money next turn to do what we need to do in terms of building up our economy, now that we have an option to do so. How long until we get another pink, do we think? 2 more turns? Yeah, alright. So that's the other side of it, is not only do you just get a pink to recruit, but you also get a pink every 3 turns into that pool. So I tend to try and keep it on until I've got a pool of 4 plus whatever I needed for my armies. And that tends to keep me occupied, you know? Yeah, I think that we're going to have to go with that for now. Eee, buddy. That's going to be a very fragile 400 gold.
Now is my time. Forward unto slaughter.
Alrighty. So, nothing in Trollfjord itself currently. But that's okay, I wouldn't have been able to get down that way quite yet anyway. But we shall see if the end turn brings us a nice little gifty.
This place is mine.
Get of that. I'll take that extra 400 gold pieces per turn, please. And I wish I could get an inspiring champion right now. That would be real useful. I think I should be able to potentially get one when I transfer to Monolith of Catan. But right now, this will have to do. I don't think I need to get it right now. I could get more over the end turn anyway. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Scrutiny of Dark Gods. So, now that we've gotten the first technology, this allows me to talk about which direction I tend to go with this, I guess. So, I tend to try and go towards the cinch side of things, just because I think that barrier is a extremely useful thing to be able to put onto your units, for example, Aspiring Champions or Marauders or Chaos Warriors or anything along those sorts of lines. After I've gone for that, I'm generally consider going straight through to here. I feel like it's not the worst thing to do. I also consider going down for Chosen here, because I tend to be getting to the point where I can almost upgrade Be'lakor's army generally after I've gotten to around here. If I've gotten the Chosen and I've started getting all of this stuff, I start kind of going for the Aspiring Champions ones, because just making them very strong is very useful. They are very good units when you get them going. But we don't need to start from that. We've got other options right now. So right now I'm going to go for Dark Diplomacy because I want to go towards Cinch. Alright, so now we are not quite able to get to there yet, but that's okay. Again, we don't have access currently. But potentially soon we should get access. It might be next turn, it might be the turn after. We'll see. Alright, right now we're making quite a lot of dollar, which is good. Very soon we should be able to upgrade our Chaos Fortress to level 2, which we want. Generally, I think that leaving the Isle of Wights in the hands of Hindlings is not the worst idea. I mean, I think I might take it if I get Wulfric, just so I can start getting Wulfric some points in Bretonnia that he might want. But we'll see. Soon. Okay, buildings damaged in the Heimling's region. I could get more tribute from him, but I'm not making enough tribute off of him currently for that to be worth it. I don't seem to be making any tribute off of them currently, which is a certain interesting point. Alright, part 3 of El Strategio. You make your way up to the top. And we have the ability to come through to here. Fantastic news. Alright, so I will produce a unholy portal here through my unholy manifestation. Just for those who don't understand how this works, use the Cursor's Boon, which you get every 15 turns, to create a portal which you can now travel between any 2 portals that you own. There are northern, just these 2 as well. There's some down south, but I think I have to see them before I gain access to them. Seems a little bit sus to me. But that's okay. Alright, so we've got 2,900 to invest in Be'lakor's army as he's going through. I can get another... Oh, I could get 2 pinks, but I don't think I'm going to be getting 2 pinks. I think I'm going to get 1 more pink. Do I want any marauders? I will get 1 marauder from here. I will go through the portal and traverse rift. Which... Oh, no, look, I can get those portals, so that's good. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to take this off of Wulfric, and if I can subjugate him, I'm going to potentially just stay with that for a bit and then maybe go hopping for a little bit. I said I'd deal with the Northern Hemisphere. I feel like that is mostly where I want to go, but getting a couple of points where I know I can do some stuff is not a bad shout, especially if I can get some good moolah generating from him. So, Traverse Rift to the Monolith of Catan. Right now, there is an Inspiring Champion in there, but you can't afford it this turn. You've got 1,000 coming in, 1,097, but if I do that... Okay. What would I want to do? I could get another unit of Marauders, or I could get a unit of the Chaos Warhounds. I think I'm going to go for Warhounds. They don't really go anywhere. Yeah, they don't really go anywhere other than just being Warhounds. I mean, they might be tactically quite useful. I need something to chase things down. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then next turn I'll get those Aspiring Champions and attack El Wanderer. I might even attack the Wanderer now, so that I can weaken his forces sufficiently to not be a problem anymore.
I am the first, the only.
Does it think that we would win? It does not think that we would win. So it might actually be better to take the Monolith of the Bloody Handed and then make ourselves his enemy and come to us. To be fair, we have not yet gotten these guys. I imagine that's not a big enough jump. No. But it will be enough to take on these guys. You, my friend.
Harbinger. Malleus is mine.
I'm going to go to here, because I'm not yet at war with them. And I'm going to get you to go to here. Now, how many boys are in here? There are 9 boys. And there's what? 4, 5.
They shall fall.
Are you running? Oh, you're running. You're running, you little boy. Well, that basically makes this significantly easier, I guess. Now, I need to potentially do this efficiently so that when Wulfric comes back, he doesn't really have a way of dealing with me. He might go and beat up the guy that he needs for Confederation. He might not. To be fair, weakening myself might cause him to come back. That's a good point. So for those wondering, what I'm thinking over right now is, if I auto-resolve it, I will take more damage, but that will also potentially make Wulfric more open to trying to attack me over the end turn, which I think would be interesting. I think I could beat him, is the point. And the way I fight, I'll probably lose more health with Be'lakor and the hero than I would do if I just auto it. So, yeah, okay. I'll take it. And I'll occupy it. On guard, good.
Lord of Torment.
What else can I get? I've got some more points. I could get more shooters. No regiments of renown yet. I don't think I can get shooters and trolls, right? 987... no, that's going to be 19... 19 summit. We've got the 2 big boys already. Also got 4 shooters already. Yeah, trolls will run away more, but these guys will give us our benefit.
Harbinger. You are mine.
That'll do.
The first.
Level 6. Okay. Conundral Pendulum 2. Get a cost reduction going. I do want to get Pit of Shades as well. It's just it's very expensive. So right now, Conundral Pendulum is probably going to be a better bet for me. I do think that would be good as well, but that's going to be more like a level 13. There's so many good things. that I need to get. Yeah, there's so many good things I need to get for my boy.
The 4 token.
Okay. I think, looking at the Unholy Manifestation... Sorry, not that, the Soul... Okay. Next turn I might get rid of the cinch thing, depending upon how we end up.
The Dark Master.
Let's see what the Wanderer says. Ah, you come to me, old friend. You do not wish for us to recover over the end turn.
When I flew across the stars.
Oh, you wish to pay me for trade. Can you pay me more than that? Yeah, I'll do. I'll do. It's only a little bit, but only just a tip.
Lord of Shadows.
Alright, it says it'll be Pirate. Wow, that's a lot of boys who would die. I'm pretty sure I can win this. How many mammoths have you got? 2? That's like a horde of mammoths in it. But we've got like 5 units of shooters. He's not on a mammoth yet, he's too weak currently. 1 unit of really good melee, but everybody else is pretty shit. He's only got 2 units of those guys, but he does have a lot of warhounds. I think I'm going to smash him, honestly. I think it's vastly underestimated me. I don't know whether it'll be easiest to bash on Wulfric or take out the entire army, then fall on him, I guess. We'll see. Should be an interesting fight. Let's see what they bring to the table, huh? Alright, let's have a little look-see then. We've got all of these shit boys as well. If I keep you back, you might be able to do something. You guys, not so much. You can all be bait. And you're going to need to be on the hill. We're going to need to have some boys ready to defend you as well, to be fair, actually. Alright, let's see. You guys like that. And you guys... let's get you guys coming here. Yeah. That's that. And... that's that. And... that's that. And... that's... over here. And... over here. And... you two can go across the middle sort of section. Now, you guys are probably going to need to be on the hill. And you might need to be further back, to be fair, actually. That works. Alright, that's good. Those guys are good. Everyone's in position. Dogs can stay in the forest, I guess. Wow, this is going to be a big fight. Start battle.
You face the chance of you.
Okay, so we have free range to do what we need to do. What do we want to get fucked first? I feel like Melkos Mystifying Miasma on these guys is probably going to do something. I don't know what it will do, but let's have a little look. You don't have full winds of magic. Yeah, we should probably wait until we can do a couple things. I'm interested to see what it does on this unit, because it's generally pretty good at fighting cavalry, but I don't know if it's going to translate well to, like, monstrous cav kind of thing. Alright, how many more points? Let's just speed this up a bit. Let's get to 25. Just in case this does really good, actually, let's go to 30, because if it starts getting ready to fuck them, and it almost kills them, we could just do that for a little bit. Just some. It's not doing a huge amount. Slightly disappointing, in fact. Yeah, not nearly enough. Okay. What else could we get this done on then? We could basically just drop a couple of penumbral pendulums on them. That evidently didn't do enough. What would be the most dangerous units? Where's the Marauder champions? Great weapons. Still Spearmen, Marauders, Champions. Okay, well, that's a bit disappointing because it's not going to get more than one unit, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Alright, let's get up to 44. Oh, no, here they come. That's fine. We'll just save it for when they blob then. Alright, fire on the mammoths, please. And you go this way. You. Yeah, that's fine. Go fuck them up.
Break them. Through shadow.
Yes, shoot your own men's. Three, two, one, and pew! And you turn and shoot these guys, please.
I am eternal.
Nice.
Retreat.
Shoot at them. Shoot at them.
Scar them. Yes. Swiftly. You will.
This is going rather... this is taking a bit of a toll on us, let's put it that way. Beat them up. Turn and shoot at them.
Lord of torment.
Nice one, bruv.
Shadow magic.
We've almost got the big boy. Pull back. Come without my... Go for them. Shoot them. Mammoth's almost done. How are we doing on this? Oh, this is just so beautiful. Oh, look at that fucking damage, bro. Kill them. Shoot them. Alright, this is good. Pull back. Turn and shoot. Alright, I think that we got it. The question is whether we actually saved any more units than we thought we had. We're gonna lose. Oh! Yeah, there go most of his units. We've killed almost everything. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. We beat Wolfric the Wanderer. Now go after him like that. Thank you. Alright, I think that we can probably just speed this the fuck up. Wow, Wolfric's running real fast. Haven't gotten any more hits on him, have we? Drop on him. I imagine this does nothing. Nope. Never mind. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good victory. I don't know how many lost. No losses by the looks of things. That's good. I definitely think we fought hard for that one. But I don't think it was overwhelming either. We're getting to the point where we should be able to steamroll most similar sized groups pretty easily. Be'lakor is obviously getting a lot of kills every fight right now. But so's everything. I mean, look at those boys. It's a spread. Well utilised. Only people not well utilised might be the aspiring champions, but that's just because I was using them primarily as like a anchor rather than a strike. Should get some good souls, should get some good experience from that. The pinks are really doing the God's work as well. That's the one thing is, like, we were quite frenetic with everything there, which was good. Like, we pulled people back when we needed to. We sent people in when we needed to. But, like, it could have been way worse if we didn't have the total range superiority that we've got going on in the north currently. It's one of my reasons why I like Be'lakor so much. It's just the range of units that you get and the access to them is so much easier than with the other Chaos factions. It's not just the pools, you know. And he didn't go and confederate the nearby people, which is the other really good thing about what just happened. This means that I basically, because I've beaten him in this fight, should be able to follow up on him next turn and then go back down and take him, well, subjugate him at Monolith of Catan, which would be, or Trollfjord, rather, which will be very useful to me going forward, having only had to do that with him here. It means that I will then be able to get lots of little vassals if I want to. Potentially use that as a way of getting income. I think that it seems like one big vassal gives more, just from what I've been able to tell, so I might end up still giving him to Wulfric, but, you know, we shall see. Having networks of vassals is also good, because they can also keep a stack, which I think is quite good. Very good, very nice. Hello, chicken nugget. I am going to go for the souls and the favour, please, Jim. 9%. I feel like I just need the souls more than I need anything right now. I need 500 plus extra souls. And Wulfric is still there, but it's okay because we now have that bonus versus infantry, and we've recovered a little bit over the end turn, which he has not. So we're level 8. This is good. I think right now I'm going to go for Chaos Vanguard, just because I am relying heavily on my infantry right now. Soon I shall be going for Lord of Torment, but now that I've got this, I don't really need to worry about the rest of this red tree for a while, at least. I'm going to try and spread my points quite evenly, because I do have the one button respec mod, so I can do one respec for a cheap price. But I will, I'm trying to have discipline and learn to do it completely as designed. So it's kind of, you know, it's good. Now, the warrior guy has to start with Blade Master, but then I'm going to get him harder to hit because I'm using him as an anchor. Now, is there anything that I need to do right now? I could get some trolls. I could get, yeah, trolls are really the only thing that I'd want to get right now, and that would mean combining some of these boys together. This guy, 29, is potentially good to feed into the 31 on the left.
Harbinger. I am the Harbinger.
There we go. Now, we're going to go and whack Wulfric the Wanderer. It says we would lose some boys, which I can see that. But I have full range superiority just like last time, so I feel like just because he's got less boys, it's going to be so much easier to whack him in. Quite a lot of them should run pretty quick after getting shot at for a bit. I don't have, obviously, the first line of my garrison right now, which is fine. But that is pretty good. I just need to make sure I don't get effed by people with Be'lakor, because I do want to keep him alive. Get that spur. Luckily, they have no magic. They do still have the big boy Oliphants, which we need to potentially kill a few more of them this time. That will be the main threat, is them and Warfric himself. You could also, I suppose, say that the Marauder champions are a bit of a threat, but they are not as dangerous as the other two, let's put it that way. Alright. Good news is we still have potentially the ability to just set up wherever we want to. Where is the best place to set up? What could we do? To be fair, where we're at is pretty good. It's up the hill from them. They have to kind of come for us that way. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with where we got, to be honest. Where do I want you? What do I want you backing up? I want you backing up these guys. And I want you in the center, right? And I want you in the center, and I want you guys on the wings so that they don't break. And you guys in the middle, because I don't think that you'll break with the aspiring champions there. You can come back here. And I didn't really need to use you last time, so I'm going to just keep you in here and then keep you as a spare. Let's go, boys. Are you moving towards me? Yeah, you are. Cool. Alright, you know the deal at this point. Hopefully we should get some good winds of magic going. Nice. Let's go and do the only ranged in the area. Now get the fuck out. Alright, let's see if that does anything that we want it to. Nice. Yeah, we're not currently at more health and more frick, so I don't really want to rely on that. Let's go for my hero going in, and we should see what we can do. That guy's now broken. We love to see it. Alright, these guys are still getting shot at, which is good. Shoot them. Yeah, they're getting shot at. That's good. Nice one. You, Marauder champions, can take the next one. That is a lot of fire. That's one less. That guy's shattered. And we win. These guys have 11 boys left, so maybe they might not come back. Who knows? We'll see. Either way, we're doing pretty good. That does the Wanderer. What does this do to Wulfric? Not much at all. Can I get him to actually whack him? It's a shame that that doesn't do anything but give me damage resistance. Oh, he's going to go through the woods. That'll slow him down. I'm also large though, so... How much health you want? More 329. That's a shame. Well, not bad, son. Not bad at all. Still might lose that one Marauder unit, but not nearly as bad as it thought it was going to be. We beat him up. We beat him up real bad. I suppose this would be a good time to remind people that you can feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or just come back. We do love to see it when people just come back. Gonna try and make sure that I get one of those in the middle of the stream ever occasionally, seeing as I only really say at the end. Welcome to anyone who decides to watch this as your first series with Goodboi Gaming. We do love to see it. Alright, so that's Wulfric done. We probably are good on all of the units that we need. We probably shouldn't need to buy anything else, but we might, depending upon that one unit of Marauders. But we shouldn't have too much trouble, basically, from this point. Like, we can probably get back to the Monolith of Catan this turn, and then it shouldn't be too much to go down and beat him up at Trollford. Trollfjords, pining for the fields. Pining for the fields. So the Great British Conquest of Scandinavia is going well, basically, is what we're saying. Our Bjorn Ironside lookalike has decided he is going to try and fight back, but that's not going to help him too much once he becomes a vassal of the Great British Empire. How colonial. Yeah, we dealt with the big mammoths generally pretty good there. That's the one thing that I will say, is that we did have to focus a little bit on getting those guys out. Wulfric himself was not too much of a problem on his own, especially because he was just kind of like running around on a horse, just fighting infantry. But those guys could have been real trouble if we hadn't focused on them. So keep that in mind if you have to fight the big boy, I guess. Big boy Wanderer. Okay, here we go. I'll take the souls in the favour, please, Jim. Devote to Khorne and Devote to Nurgle have been become a thing, which is good. I don't really have the souls to be doing that right now. I need to maintain my current levels.
The first damned.
It's just such a very versatile resource, you understand. Like, we have to make sure that we keep it for the things that are very, very important right now. I'm going to do... I do like Chaos Gladiator, but I'm going to do... strategist, because I just think training is so important and casualty replenishment is so important for what we're trying to get up and running here. One more turn until we get our next tech. We're on turn 7. This is pretty good. We've made, I think, optimal use of what we've got going on currently. We'll get some heals over the end turn. We probably need to move... where does the... I think that's where it ends, isn't it? That goes to... No, that's still mine. Where does it go to theirs? Still mine. There. So here. Alright, so I need to potentially move down to there on the next turn and see what's up. And then I need to attack the turn after. But right now, this is the first time I've seen these guys with both of their things, which is kind of hilarious. Efficiency is as efficiency does, I guess. Now, soon, we should be able to get you... We can already get you to tier 2. We need to spend 2,500 gold on it, though. So it's probably going to be an after we've taken Monolith of Catan kind of deal, I imagine. Right now, we're doing good. We've got good income. We'll have better income next turn, but we have good income.
I am the Harbinger, the foretoken, the one who heralds.
Very funny, number one. Yeah, you're not gonna do what I need you to do. So why would I entertain your flights of fancy? Is my only question, Mr. the Wanderer, if that is your real name. Ooh, we get the Blade of Shadow. Lovely. We love to see that. Alright, Dark Diplomacy has been researched. Erection of Ruinous Monuments will be next, and that will then allow us to get our Arcane Branding Iron, which we do need to be fully functional.
Follow Ulgu's winds. Malleus is mine. I named it. Moving.
Excellent news. So next turn we get to Trollfjord and we whack. I do not believe this gentleman is going to get there in time. Which is good, because I'm pretty sure that this gentleman is coming to come and beat up Trollfjord, basically, because he was most likely at war with him. Yeah, they were at war. So we don't want him to get there first, because otherwise he will destroy Warfric rather than letting me vassalize him. I will then need to go and take some of their territory to vassalize them, you understand. I do think that I will be sending my follower up to here, though. How many turns until I can do this? 12 turns. I could keep him with me for a bit. And then send him up here, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll do that instead. Just because we've got enough time before we get the Boon of Chaos back again. Unless we get a Cinch Ascendancy, which might actually give us something special. I end my turn. this has been an extremely fun opener for this one. Like, I really have enjoyed it. I will still be focusing mainly on exploring Immortal Empires ones out, but if I have any chance, I will probably be playing this and the Gelt one again. Those are good fun. That said, I have enjoyed the process of like doing a couple this week to speed up the process of getting through exploring IE. But you know, I do need a reduction in construction cost. That is something that I would want. Alright, now you can go. Okay, never mind. I can't get there. That's unfortunate. I would have thought that I could have gotten there, but no.
Follow me
Welch.
from the shadows into darkness.
Okay, that is as good as that's going to get. I feel like I'll be fully ready for it soon, which is good. Building upgrade available. Concata. That did not cost us an arm and a leg, which we love to see. We should be good, I think. We could get another one now. How are we doing in the department? How are we doing in the department? How are we doing in terms of... We can't do that currently. We don't know how many we'll get. We'll wait just in case, and then we'll take it off next turn. It's a bit of a waste of souls right now. Well, as I say, I can get extras in the bank. We will need a second army soon. Leonie's been destroyed. Lovely.
The Dark Master. Destroy all. Your death will be
Well, that does it.
sequential
Subjugate vassal.
worship.
Wulfric is now one of our boys, which is good.
First,
This means that we can start going towards the little guys in the area and try and get to them before Frog does. If we get enough of them, Frog's going to have a really hard time. I'm tempted... I'm tempted to give Wulfric the Citadel of Lead, but no. I feel like I should just take the Isle of Wights back off of Van Heimelings and then either keep it or give it to Wulfric, but we'll see. How are we making for vassal income? We're making some vassal income, it's fine. Probably off of the Van Heimelings right now rather than Wulfric. Alright, now, level 9 is good. We've gained the basics of what we need, I guess, from this. So getting Root Marcher would be good. Getting Ore of Chaos would be really good, to be fair. We do need missile resistance right now. I am very afraid of getting you within line of sight of anyone who can shoot you. Spell resistance. Cooldown. Yeah, I'm going to get a channeling staff. I think that that's going to be better than Forbidden Rod right now for me. You, old friend,
Master.
can go for a second point in training. You're very good at training currently. We're making a lot of experience over turn.
God Maker.
I feel like we're going to need to put Frog under control before we leave. That said, we'll just see how much money we can start making, whether we can get a second army to defend here and expand in this direction while we go off and get some legendary lords. I do want to take that, but it's just too many points. You are no longer necessary. Soon I will want to start investing in the Undivided gifts, because the more points you put into a gift, the more you unlock for that particular school. And I want to get, for example, more hell cannons, and I want to get Shaggoths. Chaos shrines are good as well, but you know, that's just because you kind of use whatever you got with chaos these days.
The gods were wrong to spurn.
Yeah, that's fine. Commandment. I need all the control I can get while it's growing. Next turn I should be able to get an upgrade for Monolith as well, which is good. Start getting it towards the point where it has walls.
Northmen come.
I might need to come and help against the Varg if I want to get the Greylings. The Nagelfarlings, not the Greylings. What do I want to do? On full march you go up this far. You're probably not going to get there in time. They're just going to defend themselves, and they've got what, 20, 30, 33 units? 33 units to defend with. They should be okay for now. Upgrade the Chaos Fort. How are we doing in Concarta? 2 more turns till we upgrade. That's good. Wolfric is recovering. Excellent.
The first Demon Prince.
And next turn we can choose another technology. That's good. Alright. How long until this now? What, like 12? 9 turns? 9 turns. Okay, so I need to get to Doomkeep and I need to release him as quickly as I can. So far, 1 legendary lord under our control beyond what we started with. Ah, they have confederated. That's not good at all. I'm going to have to beat back both of them. Or rather, I'm going to have to beat back one of them with both of their armies, but that's okay. Alright, so we're back to pretty much full health, but not quite full. If we go on the normal... Yeah, we can go all the way up to the edge. And then start heading towards Doomkeep, I guess, right? It's not going to be 1 turn. I mean, if I go from there... Do I think I can get there in a turn? Is the question. I feel like I got the boys. These guys not being at full is not the worst thing. We've got 2 of them in backup. We've got... Yeah. That is tempting. We're making a fair amount of money. This is going to go up. We've got Trollfjord. We've got Conqueror. 1 more turn until that. We're going to need the money then. Alright. Let's do it. Okay, and branding iron, so that we can start getting towards our Tsinchian boys. That is 1 turn in March, but whether it's 1 turn normally is something else, right? We'll find out. Probably not quite. Probably need to do like a Bam Bam to Doomkeep and whatever the Varg's large settlement is, the Chaos Fort that they rely upon.
You summoned the first prince.
Oh, are you going to declare war on me? Yeah, you're going to declare war on me. That's interesting. I'm going to still secure my position. Yeah, not quite one turn, unfortunately. So if I now do this, it will be the same effect as if it was... if I had waited.
Shadows overcome ice.
Okay, now that's good. We've got a good setup currently of our settlements, that's fine. We're going to get the defences up, 2,500. We're going to get the money making up. Oof, that's so much money. But it's going to be worth it. Because we need a second army. And we're probably going to need to do a Chaos Lord just for expense efficiency. Now, the Doomkeep is tier 1. So that means we can sack it next turn and it will be fine. Now, what's more important? Having more health for the fight or being closer so that we can do a sack and whack? I feel like I'll still be able to do a sack and whack next turn either way. Let's see what happens.
You summoned the first prince.
What do you want, Wolfric? A trade agreement? I'll take it. I need all the money I can get over the end turn. Musion's been destroyed. Ally begins their outpost construction.
The first.
Okay, here we go.
You may think that.
I don't know. It's not really worth the sack value, to be honest, mate. Looking at it. Declare war, yeah.
Time.
I know that I won't get them as vassals until I take the second settlement, but that's okay. I can deal with that. Now, that pretty much is going to be an easy wicked. I think, let me guess, it's a land battle? Oh no, it's a settlement battle. I mean, it just seems like it would be effort, doesn't it? It's a minor settlement battle as well. Yeah, I don't really like these ones. I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm just going to go, yep, that's me. I'm occupying the settlement because it's a major boy. I'm going to get the money. Okay, so that's good. That's done. That's good. Do we do that this turn or do we go for... We should see whether we can get enough money to still deal one. Probably won't. Iron Skin. I'm going to take Iron Skin. And yeah, we could only get him on his own. Admittedly, these guys aren't going to get to us on the end turn. We can do that, and we could do this, and then we get more money over the end turn, and then we have... Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can do that. We've invested better that way, I think. I don't know if they're going to try and stick with us or not, but I could basically take their minor settlement and give it to Wolfric, and that would be one way of making sure that we don't have a Tug problem currently.
More power.
Excellent.
The first damned.
Now, training 2's good. You got this. Righteous Wrath. Just leadership. I mean, this is the one I care least about because mostly I go Nurgle for my heroes when I can to get that big heal nowadays.
Harbinger.
But just in case, you know. Alright, so you, I think, should be ready. Cool. So this is another cool thing about... I don't have the money, it's a shame. About Warriors of Chaos is that you can upgrade your units using the warband upgrade system to get better units, which is very, very cool. I wish that most armies had that, because it just seems like it would make sense. You've been keeping that unit going until tier 7, so now make it a better unit, you know. Feel like any marauder that makes it to warrior status should get a name. Maybe I'll name them for the historically high attendance people. To start with.
Lord of Torment.
Okay, so that's fine. It's the bar camp down there, but it's the Monolith of Catan that we don't really want. Oh, tell me what we want. What we really, really want. I want a. Okay, how do I want to do? How do you do this? I can get 3 marauders just as a base defense. The problem that we have now is... So, let's see. How many turns until I get my thing? 5 turns. I've got 5 turns. Okay, so I might as well use him as a scout first. And just see what we're dealing with here. Yeah, so he's not recruiting. So that's literally just a lord in the settlement. We're going to make 2 grand over the end turn because of money. I'm not too worried. I could probably recruit another Chaos Lord in here next turn and get a couple of boys in before he can get to me. So, unless there's someone over here, we should be fine. So, I'm going to get you to go... Where is the Monolith of Catan? We don't know. It's here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think that that's the only one that we need to get to make sure that we become their bosses.
March.
Hopefully, we should be close enough to get there, but I don't think that we will be. That's the way I've got to look at that one. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's on fire. This is fine. Alright, these guys will at least like get a little bit more health back next turn. You're gonna go here. And that means that you can help defend if you need to, if he comes out with just himself to try and take the whole city. I know that I'll need to put him in a lord. I'm just going to recruit if that's necessary. You are pretty good. You're as good as I'm going to get you right now. This is a pretty well defended situation right now. It's got 14 total boys, right? And they're all pretty dench gents. We could give them some pinks maybe next turn if we wanted. Now, we're making more souls again than we're paying out, which is good. Or rather, we're at net 0. But I still don't think we're going for the Nurgle hero yet. I think that when he's going back in permanently to be a fighty boy, I'll do that, because I do think the big heals are good. I don't think that they're going to be able to take, for example, the monolith.
You are either brave or a fool. I think the latter.
Do they have that as well? Oh wait, that's only a minor settlement, right? Yeah, that's the big one. Alright. I mean, that's a very ridiculously weak option for me. Arcane Branding Iron. We love to see it. Alright, now... Here's the thing, right? We need to basically go a bit around the corner and see what we can see. Ah.
I don't like snow either. Spread ruin on them.
If I get you to come this way, I don't think we're going to have a problem if you get attacked. I think it's going to be just retreat. Oh, no, that's definitely something coming for me. Okay, that brings this level of defense need up. I don't really mind if they take Doomkeep temporarily, because they're not... I can still get the Greylings under control, the Varg under control, before coming back and giving them a good whack. But yeah, it's a question. Alright, so we've got, what, 4 turns now until we can do it? Yeah, 4 turns. Alright, so we should probably start getting you moving into the sea. To go for Sigus Vuldus.
Frozen hearts fracture. Lord of Shadows. Venture forth.
I think we should be good next turn. We should basically get rid of most of our enemy in this area at least. Which will then allow me to reposition on these guys to just chill everything out a little bit. Looks like Wulfric's also going in that direction, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I feel relatively positive about that. Arcane Branding Iron was good. The question is, do we go Boonmaker? No, I think we're going to go... Well, we don't have that many warriors currently, but... the one that we have is getting close. Alright, so we could get him into a Chaos Warrior. I could get the 2 Chaos Warriors to cinch, or I could try and reinforce a bit more. This is what, a 20 stack? Okay. Getting another one of these guys in here is not a bad shout. And I did say I would think about getting him pinks, didn't I? I feel like I'll get him 1 pink for now, and that's a good start. Do I think he's going to get there next turn? Potentially. He might potentially get to me next turn. Do I think it's necessary? I do think it's necessary to be as strong as possible at the bloody hand. I hope he doesn't go for here, but we'll find out. We shall see.
Lord of Torment.
I don't suppose there's any more money to be made as that. Ooh.
Chaos men. That's all I need.
I need the money, so thank you.
Tomb rot. Chaos.
It'll help. Thank you.
The Empire.
Trade. Nope.
Now.
Nope, 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 nope.
Northmen come.
You are very tempted by that. I honestly think that that might be the better move, to be honest. How much money will you make? 1,600 gold. Okay. Well, that made that pretty straightforward. Okay. You're now no longer a threat. Alright. You can come out to here. I don't think that he's going to have anything to fight us at this level.
They will be dominated.
I'm quite... Yep, he's just a single guy. And he's got 7 boys defending him. Okay, I think that that'll do for today. Oh, I could get you another one of these. Okay, okay, okay. And we can always replace one of the Marauders with him if we need to. Okay. This has become quite a lucky first attempt, I'd say, to be honest, gents. do find it quite funny that we're basically limiting Wulfric by getting everybody on our side before he can expand, even when he's our vassal. Ultimate cuck.
God Maker. Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna get the level for
Break them.
that little guy. I feel like keeping the Marauders is good. I don't think I'm gonna need these guys quite as much.
This is right. Time to attack.
Go on, bud. Looks like it's not gonna happen.
Time to
Yeah, I should have probably checked that beforehand, but that's fine. One less doggo is not going to F us.
shall scar you.
I am going to occupy and vassalize.
I am mighty.
Alright, we have subdued the entirety of the Chaos Waste area for now. The only people we have not subdued are two wonderful enemies. We've got, well, these guys, and then we've got to come north and then deal with these guys. So how many... Sigvald, I see that I can see you now. You've only got 2 settlements currently. Ha! I'm probably going to have to get you soon, I think. But I can't... I can see people in Forest of the Damned. I just can't get there. It looks like we might need to think a little more about that. Well, we can transport whoever Sigvald is.
Yes, I beg. Let me do this.
I feel like this is going to be a good option for us. Bellicor, level 11. Level 11. Getting devious plotting is good. I mean, I do want to also be quicker. I'm going to get quick. I'm going to get quick. And then next time I'll get my regen in melee. And that'll be
Back to
a pretty good start to begin with. Alright, you...
damned.
What do I want instead? I could get more spawn? Yeah. But now I'll get more spawn.
To the bearer.
Alright, we've got enough. Again, he's not going to be in fighting much right now. So I might not turn him into the green boy yet. I do kind of want to, but... it's going to be more effort than it's worth. Alright, so that's good. We need to basically in 10 terms come and take this territory off of this gent. It looks like Pinky Boy is going to have to deal with us being in near his territory as well. So there's basically going to be 2 easy force confederations very close by. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, you're not really necessary there anymore, are you? You're basically just defense boy. Against Frog, I guess. While I go gallivanting off against Sigvald the Magnificent. To be honest, I might just put the hero in Bellicor and send him off and keep this guy as defense in the land and try and do a big
You are here.
build up.
I deigned it.
What is the problem? You want military access, but you will not give me anything for it. That would allow me to get trade. Subtle torture. Do I care about you? You're in a chaos fort, maybe? I might as well just subjugate them later. If they're still alive, yeah. I'm just going to subjugate them later if they're still alive. I do like money, but there's so many options. for how to deal with your friends and enemies. Excellent. Winds of Pain. Alright. Matey boy. To be fair, you might actually be in the right position right now. Yeah.
The first Demon Prince.
How long until we get one? 2 turns. Alright. How long can I get close? Alright, what would I get rid of? The trolls? Could make them armored trolls, but it's not quite worth it, right? So, comparing those, better armor, diddler, diddler, diddler. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of the trolls, it's fine. I like spawn more, they're unbreakable.
Master. There is only war.
Now,
Do not
we go.
Lord of Shadows. Yes, it is so.
Cool. I could basically reinforce Doomkeep more if I just get my core territories portaled, I guess. Does mean I can't bring Be'lakor back anytime soon. I do want to be able to bring Be'lakor back to the central point. Even just having one central point here is better. I want options, gents. That's the thing. Let's see how we go. Okie dokie. Unbridled ferocity, please. I need control for my regions. Alright. So, I can probably go right up to here. And see what's going on. Alright, so, are you still just 2 territories, Siggy? Yeah, you are. Question is it the ones up or is it one to the left?
Now.
Either way, if I take this one, you're gonna freak the fuck out, and then I should see more stuff around me. So that'll be next turn, I guess. Alright, we've got the 2 grand, we've done that, we've got the money going up. We're probably just gonna want to keep investing in good defensive things. Supporting our economy and
Divine immortality.
I mean, you want to do it more now, but not that much more.
I offer you depravement without end.
400 would just... it wouldn't get me enough, would it? No.
Artisan of pain.
Yeah, I'm not at war with anybody currently, which is kind of hilarious. Not for long, obviously. 2 turns till Haunted Tower. I think right now this is what we need to be doing, right? If we get the growth building this turn, we can still get that next turn. And we'll get more income from potentially taking Siggy's settlement.
The first damned. The master sends his dog to parley with me. Speak before
Looks like
your
he's on the left then.
conscience pricks.
Okay, you declare war, that's fine. I don't mind. That means if I take Siggy out here, I should have a very much easier time to do what I need to do.
Harbinger, call me.
I should have probably just taken those treaties, shouldn't I?
Take heed.
Alright, here's the question. Do we want to go for Chaos Warriors now? No, because we've got buildings we need to build, correct? Can't get that yet. Yeah, we need to basically use whatever finances we've got to
Lord of torment.
F the guys. Declare us Warus. Says it'll be a close victory. I don't actually mind. I don't think that they've got anything near enough to us that we're going to have a problem with it. Occupy and vassalize.
Serve me.
We have gained a vassal. And we know where Sigvald is.
Lord of Shadows.
And we're getting lots of our health back. Alright. Regen in melee. Hooray.
Four token.
Yeah, now that we've got this, I feel like it's basically time.
Elevates me.
He does... actually, not going for Gladiator, sorry. Whoops. Strategist, then Blade Master, but we will be going for Stench Ridden, which is good. For the big heals. Alright. Fortress of the Damned. Not bad. These guys are obviously vassalized by these guys. Cool. I think that because of the fact that we've now got an enemy in this region, we do need to now go... Boop!
The first.
Remove that. We now have enough money to get the defenses up on this. And I think what we probably need to do is there anyone within the portal range now? No, there's no one in the portal range now. Okay. So that's good. That means that we have opportunity. Opportunity means we should do what we can to improve our... Oh. Cancel. Sorry, you should not be on march while you're going through the portal. In fact, you should be on ambush, because you can do this, by the way. You can go on ambush and then portal across. And be very sneaky.
Harbinger.
Excellent, excellent, excellent news. Commandment... Campaign movement down, please. Alright, research is available. We have gained access to Chosen, which is good. So now we have to basically think about whether we want to go straight to upgrading along with cinch lines, or whether we want to go and maybe try and get towards Daemon mounts, so we can start doing all of the cool side upgrades and stuff that we want. I think that, to be honest, getting Chaos Knights is probably a good place to start, maybe, actually, and then we'll go from that to the cinch way. Once we got some Chaos Knights, we'll think about whether we're gonna do anything about it. End of turn.
I dreamt of a time when I flew across
Crone Hellebron, you would like to become my friend. If I get rid of that. No, it's almost enough for that, but not quite. I would like the money. character experience gain over unit experience gain generally, I would say. Alright, we are doing good. Now we need to start heading towards the Magnificent.
You dare! Agree! Mortals will quail! Yes, my ruinous
I probably should have given him the aspiring champion there, but that's fine. I could get another one. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm going to get another aspiring champion in Be'lakor's army anyway. There we go. And then at least we've got some good boys with barrier going there without the big upgrades. Alright, now these guys I can do Warband upgrade to Marauders of Tzeentch to start, and then to Chaos Warriors of Tzeentch. I can only do one at a time for that. But I could also just get you to be a Warrior of Tzeentch, correct? I could, yes. Good. Now everybody's got barrier at least. That's a good start, and we are well on our way to getting our first confederation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say at this point, thank you everybody who decided to pop in today. If you enjoyed what you saw here, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or just come back. We do absolutely love to see it when people come back. Well, I really enjoyed that one. That was really interesting, the way that kind of like it all fell into place one after another. Like, I mean, you saw me do the setup. It was legendary. It was all the different things. Like, obviously, I'm using some mods, but nothing game-changing. But yeah, that was really good. I feel like this is an extremely well set up game, and what I'm going to do is hopefully come back to this whenever I feel like I've got the energy to do it, just because it seems like I'm going to be motivated. It seems enjoyable, and then yeah, I'll just click the end turn before I close the game so that it opens at the same point. But thank you very much. If you saw anything you liked, or you have any suggestions, or if you would like to ask any questions, because yeah, that went well, let me know. More than happy to help, and see you soon, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.